Okay, good morning everybody. So I decided to make some artisan bread and film for you guys today. I have 3 cups of warm water, 1.5 tablespoons of dry yeast, and 1.5 tablespoons of sea salt. You can also use kosher salt, but anything like that is fabulous. Then I am going to put in 6.5 cups of flour. Okay, I have the 6 cups of flour in my container with all the other ingredients. And then you take a wooden spoon and stir it. That is it. It is easy peasy. So before I have it completely stirred up, I am going to add a handful of chopped rosemary, fresh. You know, basically to your liking. Rosemary can be rather strong, so you want to make sure that it's just, oh, this is difficult with one little hand. Stir it up. All right, so it's all mixed up. I plop a lid and let it sit for a couple hours on the counter. You want your lid loose. I turned my camera around so that it was better. And I'm still learning this. Okay. I will be back. Okay, so this is the pot, like the Dutch oven that I use. It has a lid. I got this at a secondhand store, I believe, or the flea market. I believe it was a secondhand store though. So, and I sprayed it with Pam and I warmed it in the oven. I put the oven at 450 degrees and then I covered it and I put it in the oven for 30 minutes. The last couple of minutes I removed the lid, and depending on how crusty you want it will depend on how long you want to keep it in. Okay, this is the final results. I made 2 loaves of bread just like this out of the recipe that I gave you. You could probably make 2 or 4 small ones. You can also leave it in the refrigerator up to 2 weeks, the dough, and you can take as much as you want, just cut it off and make as much as you want. But after you've taken it out of the refrigerator, you need to let it sit on the counter for about 45 minutes to warm up and rise again a little bit. So I also made a second batch of dough right here. This one I am going to put into the refrigerator and we will use it over the next few days because, you know, we eat a heck of a lot of this bread. So no low carb for me this holidays. One of the loaves I'm going to give to my neighbor. We're going to tie a nice ribbon around it and give her a card, or them a card. They have 2 teenage boys and they will go through this bread probably tonight or tomorrow. They love it. We get pumpkin bars from them, so it's the least I can do is to give them some fabulous bread. So yeah, so just remember that you can keep this into the fridge up to 14 days and you can have the most fabulous bread, the most easiest bread. There's no kneading involved. Anyone can do it, I promise. You can also add any optional ingredients. We love the rosemary. My roommate and I just love the rosemary. What we do is we will slice it, butter it, put it in the toaster oven, toast it, and then we actually will add some wonderful jam to it. Now, jam and the rosemary bread is the most delicious thing you've ever had. It's a savory and sweet, wonderful, yummy snack. It's the best French bread I've ever had. You will love it. Give it a shot. I will post the recipe in the description below. And so I hope you love it. This particular one we're having is the blackberry lemon marmalade from a client of mine. They make it homemade, and it is, oh my God, to die for. So use your favorite jam, slather it with butter, toast it, and enjoy. Happy holidays.